Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase it? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Hot damn, it's those Soggy Bottom Boys. Everybody, welcome to the Late Show, episode number 48. Will Cut Bass, how you doing?
Good. How's everybody else doing?
I'm all right. So, yeah, Will Cut. Everybody was like, "Yo, where the fuck is Will?" Last night, everybody's like, "Yo, where's Will Cut?" Like legit, everybody's like, "Yo, where's Will Cut?" He never misses a show. We kind of figured you were out cold.
Oh yeah. Well, I spent all day with my youngest sister and my new little nephew, getting to play around with him.
Congrats.
Oh, boy's 4 months old and he's already wearing 12-month-old clothes.
Damn. He's
gonna be big.
Oh yeah, definitely. So all right, so we gonna do roll call real quick. So we got what's up, Curious Cat, Miss Arlene, Rogue Status, what's good, dude? Miss Sue, I'm not gonna do the rhyme tonight. How you doing? Duty Bird, Blues and G Music, Scorpion, what's going on? Who else? Lauren the Thatch, what's going on? Bear, Hazes, D Worm, Mr. G, what's going on, brother? Who else we got? I saw Miss Caitlin Leah in here. For all you guys who didn't notice, Miss Leah's got herself a blue wrench. She's part of the Blue Meanies now. So, guys, please welcome her into the fold. Who else we got in these? If I'm missing anybody, please, I do apologize. I'm got it going on my phone right now. Yeah, I might have got everybody. If I missed anybody, please, I do apologize. So what's new, fellas? Yo, it is fucking torrential downpouring out here all day, dude. Remember when I was talking about that shit? Yeah, well, it's on New York right now. A little bit of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's been rain. It's been coming down all day, like legit all day. Since yesterday, as a matter of fact, it started pouring. But it's all well and good. I really don't care. I don't plan on leaving the house really this week. I'm on vacation, so the outdoors can go. Going outside and go park itself this week. How about that? It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna curse.
Yeah.
Your kids should be in school. Your kids should be in bed. Well, speaking of kids, New York State, all the kids are off tomorrow because of Yom Kippur. So for any of my Jewish friends out there, happy Yom Kippur. We worked at a Jewish hotel for mad long. We know what that's about. But yeah, these kids got more days off than a little bit nowadays, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. It's like, God, they're so lucky.
I had to walk to school uphill both ways.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, these guys are getting days off because the teacher's got a hangnail or some weird shit. I don't know. Yo, what's up, Hound Dog? How you doing? So you just popped in here and put my
Hound Dog.
Right, let me get my phone right there in front of me. So as a matter of fact, we gonna start. I'm gonna set the tone for this episode of The Late Show. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send myself this video, and then I'm gonna send it to Bass. Bass, don't watch it. And this is gonna set the tone for this episode.
Okay.
Are you see, I called him like 10 minutes ago and was like, yo, I set up a show for 9:45. He's like, all right. So I'm like, yeah, start waking your ass up. I'm fucking
You done
tired,
ate,
dude.
you Bass.
What happened?
Tired.
You ate, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did.
Just
I've been
got
up since fucking 5 o'clock this morning.
I'm gonna send both of those because I don't remember exactly which one it was. But yeah, we about to set the tone. So because I saw this shit earlier, and I was no good. I don't know what hit this dude, but it yeah. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna X out a will cut. All right, pause that shit. Turn it down a little bit. All right, guys. This shit is hilarious. We're gonna set the tone with this one. We're gonna fuck off tonight. All right, here we go. Now, I just want you guys to pay attention to this gentleman in the right here, working on his vehicle, whatever the hell this is. Right, here we go.
Now look at this.
Come on now. We gonna watch that shit again.
Now look at this.
That shit that's some cartoon shit, dude. Yo, look the way he laid out. Hold up. Look at him. I hope he's all right, but damn, homie. All right.
Man,
Yeah.
the safest thing for him to do is just hit the ground.
I don't know what the hell it was that burst out of here that blew up. I'm gonna watch it again. Fuck that. Oh my goodness.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I don't know. He thought he was good though. It looks like a fucking shoe, man.
Shoot.
I don't know what the hell this is. Hold up. No, what is that?
That looks like an air compressor tank.
Ooh, yep. That's probably what it is. Look, the tank right there. Boom. That shit blew up. It flew this way. He thought he was good. Yeah. I saw that shit like a half hour ago. I was like, yo, I'm downloading that one. I hope he's all right, because that was some real
I actually seen
that
that
was some
one a
real
few months
cartoon
ago.
shit. That was some real cartoon shit right there.
Yeah.
I hope dude's okay. I hope he's all right. All right, now we got another. I'm gonna play this one real quick. This shit, I thought this shit was funny as hell too. So we're gonna mute it. All right, when I finally get the number to the government, listening.
Yeah, you guys fucking suck at your job. I'm gonna come down there and beat the fuck out of you, you fucking stupid bitch. All right, I'll be down in 10 minutes.
All right, that's how we're setting the tone tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that shit was hilarious. Oh, hold on, let me bring back chat. Hold on. I saw somebody say they can't operate on 3 hours of sleep. Let me see this. Listen. Oh shit, my glasses went foggy on me. Hold up. All right, that's enough of those. I can't. Bama says can't operate on 3 hours of sleep. Listen.
Yeah, you can.
I can. I can.
I've done it.
It takes
lots of times.
years of mastery to be able to do that. Years of mastery, but I can do it. They call that the sleepless elite. People that can function on less than 4 hours or less of sleep and not have a psychotic break. Hey, that's me. But key secret to that, I smoke bowls. I smoke weed. Yeah, I admit it. It's legal in New York, so I can talk about it. Up for 29. You're up for 29 hours. That sounds like me when I went to Hawaii a few years back in 2016. Dude, I was up for like 36 hours. I was wired, sitting out on the balcony drinking a little nips of cracking spice rum, sending everybody I was in Hawaii with fucking stupid group messages.
You're late.
Blue says he's barely slept since 1975. What the hell you be doing, man? Man, why the hell were you up for 29 hours? I hope you were getting paid like overtime if you were at work doing that shit. You don't even bother counting anymore? Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, so I know I got some other shit stuff. We're gonna do a couple of video reviews here. I got some other shit staffed. Oh, I just want to say, everybody, I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this. I know a lot of you are on TikTok and whatnot, right? We all are, and I'm sure we're floating down the same algorithms, right? Yesterday, did any of you guys see anything fucking weird happen? Anybody in chat? Anybody on panel? Anybody see anything weird happen on September 23rd?
Yeah, me being in a sports bar.
What was a nudie bar more your taste?
Oh yeah, but me being in a damn sports bar
That's why you were out
for
cold,
half
man.
a day watching football, that was odd.
They drugged you. They drugged your drink. That's why you were out. No.
Okay, then I can blame my sister. She took a couple of sips of her drink and handed it to me and said, "Here, drink this." I'm like, "Here, this is pretty good." And after that, I was fucked up.
Illuminat said he don't have TikTok. Bama said nope. Duty Bird said don't do TikTok. Honestly, listen, I'm gonna say this about TikTok. TikTok is, I think, is really based for the NPCs because there's so much dribble that these folks can fucking just dive into and just lose themselves into it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Now, if you're, say, using TikTok, say I think in the correct manner, using it for information that they're not telling us, like on say the mainstream media, then yes, it's good. TikTok is pretty good to have. Why do you think they're trying to shut that shit down? And they slid banning TikTok into one of those they slid it into one of those defense bills. Why? Because whenever they need to get rid of something or need to do something, they slide all that shit into one of those 9,000 page defense bills that nobody bothers to look at. You know what I mean? So if TikTok wasn't such a I would say threat to the narrative, then they wouldn't care. But it's such a threat to the narrative because once you find yourself on the right algorithm and those videos start coming into your feed, dude, there's a wealth of information that people are passing. Some of it's bullshit, that's like the September 23rd thing. Took it with a grain of salt. I'm here all day. You guys are here all day. I didn't see anything weird happening except some rain. But a lot of that other shit, like people posting the weird stuff that they're seeing, weird places that they're going, just general government fuckery. You know what I mean? That they're coming across. That stuff is good. But you have to get into the right algorithm. Like there's some people who fall down the earwax removal algorithm, and they'll sit there for hours watching that shit. That's not educational. You're just watching somebody get their dirty ass ears cleaned, right? How is that helping your knowledge base? How is that furthering your mind? It's not. It's mind numbing, and that's why a lot of NPCs like watching fucking TikTok. I like don't get me wrong, I'd be posting shit on TikTok, but I don't be scrolling through that shit every day. Like I won't go on TikTok for like 2, 3, 4 days, and then I'll hop on, scroll through some videos or whatnot, and just pick and choose what stuff that I really like. I'll repost it and whatnot like that. But if you find yourself down the right algorithm, it is decent to use. You just have to work your algorithm out that way. Otherwise, you're gonna fall down in fucking thirst traps and fucking stupidity videos all day. You don't get me wrong, a few of those still pop up on my FYP, but it's becoming very, very little. Andrew got off at 9:30 and didn't feel tired nor could have quality. That shit happens to me all the time. But normally it's like, I don't know about you guys, it takes me like an hour and a half to fucking just calm down or just wind down from work. So, and then by the time that happens, it's like 12:30 at night. But like I said, any of you guys that follow me on TikTok, you would have heard my rant from like a week ago. I went on like a fucking 4-minute rant. All right, so Bass, why are you quiet? Did you fall back asleep, fucker?
No.
Oh, just checking on you. Hold on. All right.
Oh, hey, GNA.
What's up, GNA? How you doing this evening? Yep. All right. I'm sending myself these videos right now. Because I did come across a couple of them. All right, here's one. Yeah, did I send, who the hell did I send that to? Did I send it to myself? Oh no, I sent it to Bass. Okay, so check this out. This is another one that I came across, but this one I came across on Instagram, and it's pretty interesting. Apparently, one of these satellites zoomed in and caught some shit flying across the sky. So check this out.
taking pictures of the ionosphere, then it zooms on the North Pole. I don't know if it's auto tracking something, and then these come into sight. Don't know what they are, and then it zooms in really close on one. Or no, my picture was. Oh yeah, there it is.
What the hell could that be?
Well, looks like that thing off of Star Trek: The Voyage Home. A great big rod or pipe.
No. Well, now I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how big these things are, but like when I was younger, when I would research this stuff, you would often hear about these cigar-shaped motherships. Now I don't know what size this is, but that looks, say, like the looks like the reports of those cigar-shaped motherships.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty interesting.
That looks like a hatch right in the middle.
A hatch or some, or like a maybe a viewing port, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting video. I found this one really interesting. Look at that. Oh, for you guys that watched last night, right? That hold on, let me change. For you guys that watched last night, that photo we showed with that thing in the window, it's a fucking ostrich mask. I told you guys that was a mask. See, I don't know why people in this community think they can. Whoa, I don't know why people think they can get away with that type of shit. Like, all you're doing, you're making yourself look bad, and you're kind of like tarnishing the community. You're like, because you're just being deceptive, being deceiving. When everybody else out here is looking for proof, looking for the evidence of these creatures, you're out here sticking fucking masks on the side of your door. Right? It was gonna, like, I don't know why this person thought it was a smart idea to do that. Like, it wasn't going to be found out. Like, if you any piece of evidence like that looks like that's strictly clear and fucking like crisp, you should already know that people are going to analyze it, dissect it, rip it apart, put it back together, everything to try to see if this shit is real. And I think within a matter of like 2-3 days of that shit going around, somebody found what the exact mask was. It's a Am I lagging? Am I lagging?
You're not now.
Maybe all right. So what was I just saying? Oh, it's about the mask. Like I said, these people think it's cool to I don't know, they're getting their kicks off of doing that shit, messing with the quote unquote paranormal cryptid community, doing that shit. Like, it's stupid. Why even waste your effort? Because you're gonna get found out. Like, somebody isn't gonna go do a damn reverse photo lookup and see if they can find something compatible that looks exactly like that. And it looks exactly like the like this damn ostrich costume, or the costumes that say, like I said last night, I'm not gonna say their names, but that group of individuals who their lifestyle starts with an F.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So that, like I said, those costumes are hyper realistic. So, like I said, man, it's this day and age. It's hard to get away with a hoax. Hard to get away with some shit like that. Now there's a second side to that, because like, say you saw how I just explained the picture and how somebody broke down, found the shit like that. on the same side of that, there's people who have really good evidence who don't want to put that stuff out because if their stuff may be real, but it's going to be linked in as fake because of stuff like this. So they don't even want to put the stuff out there because why am I going to put my evidence out there when 2 minutes later some troll from the internet is going to be like, oh wait, you're that's fake, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? To some people, it's just not worth it. So they get their evidence and they keep it. They lock it up in a safe in their house, or they get it, they look at it, and they delete it. You know
Unless they come up on somebody that they actually trust.
Yeah, and and right now, with some of the way the community's acting, that's just few and far in between, honestly. I mean, there's like if I had some evidence of like some really crazy shit, there's only a few people I would show. There are a few people I would talk to or even mention it to. Like I would definitely mention it to Will Cut. You guys that I talk to on a regular basis, like Will Cut, Mr. G, Gordon, all you guys, we messaging back and forth. I would share it with you guys. But like show wise, there's probably only maybe 2, maybe 3 shows I would share that type of stuff with. PRT is definitely one of them.
Yep.
And Vault. And maybe Hellbent Holler, because they're really good. I'd say if I had some like crazy evidence, I'd send them to that. That's crazy, like Dogman or Bigfoot evidence. I'd send them to them. But there's only, like I said, there's only two, maybe 3 channels or shows that I would actually share shit with if I had some crazy evidence like that. Because like I said, it's not worth putting stuff out in the community right now, because you're either going to get ripped apart about it, or people are just going to steal your shit and claim it as their own. Like, how often are you able to like go on, find like a UFO video, right? And then you're able to download it and then put your moniker on it and then re-upload it and blah blah blah. Like you're stealing somebody's information. You're stealing somebody's evidence without acknowledging their credit to the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
have you talked about in the past week?
No, I haven't. I've been on my ass working. But
okay.
I saw in chat they're quarantined.
Yep. That happened this past Friday.
Oh, that sucks.
3-day quarantine. But what happened with the farm?
Oh, see, now what I know about it is I saw from Jeremy on TikTok. Apparently, the dude who owns the farm or whatever, Jeremy posted a video saying, "Yo, we got kicked out of the farm for like pretty much the foreseeable future because of some funny shit." So what is actually going on with that?
Okay, I got it straight from Vault. All right. Everybody knows about the guy coming out and shooting when Jeremy was out there.
Yeah.
The guy killed the prize bull.
No shit.
Yes.
He like what he was when he was just randomly popping off, or when he did it intentionally.
When he was randomly popping off.
So do they know who this guy is? Can they should be able to go after him?
They don't know. But, and that was a month ago. The owner's been letting it slide. But
fuck that letting it slide. I'd be out there with a bazooka looking for his
in the past a little over a week and a half, 2 of his heifers that he just had inseminated came up missing. Now get this. The owner has a nephew that is a wildlife officer, game warden.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
He brought him out there and they went and around the whole fence. Could not find where those cows got out. Nowhere. Tracks, nothing.
So what do they think happened to him? What's the guesstimation?
They say a predator was called in because Jeremy was using that little game call that like Walt's got
Yeah.
that he used. Jeremy got one that even has the Sierra sounds on it and been hitting a bunch of stuff randomly. But they say either a wolf or a bear has come in. That's what they say.
But there's all right. So
A wolf is gonna, what it kills, it's gonna eat right there. A bear, they're gonna drag it to a pile, bury it, and lay on it until it's tenderized enough. It's not gonna pick it up and tote it off. Each heifer weighs around 1,000 pounds.
now there was no traces,
None.
like no blood, no
Nope.
no sight of no area of like grass or leaves or anything being disturbed. Nothing.
Nothing. Now get this. Supposedly the Fish and Game has been watching Jeremy's channel for some time.
I'm sure a bunch of government officials are watching a lot of these TikTok channels just to make sure they're not catching shit.
Right. They admitted that to the landowner.
It killed it. Two pregnant heifers walked off.
Yeah.
Like, because the video that I saw that Jeremy posted, where he was just talking about how this dude's been over there causing trouble and shit. That's really how, really only what he got into in the video.
Mm-hmm.
But not for nothing. What do you think was gonna happen when you get out there? Like, something's out there. So what do you think was gonna happen when you start with the Sierra sounds?
Yeah. Well, remember that night we were all out there together that last time I was there. Walt made a few sounds and Cat heard them sounding like chimps down there in the bottom. And down where I was at, there was one following me out. We've got that on thermal.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? It is around that September, October, November time frame where all these migration patterns and shit like that starts kicking up. Now, I wonder, with all the movement across the southern United States, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it. Everybody knows. I wonder if there's been a pickup and an increase in, say, the sightings and attacks on the southern border, because everybody coming across, right? How many stories have we heard now where, say, like the DMs are chasing people across the border or chasing people like right on the border?
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, that shit's probably hush hush.
Extremely.
Like, I guarantee
that, or they'll say they didn't pay up, so the
they sent them back. The coyotes killed them, or something like that. Like,
well, the coyotes being the runners.
Yeah. I definitely think because of the time of year now that we're in, I definitely think there's going to be an uptick in sightings.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee that most of them are going to be down by the southern border. Now, they might not be American citizens witnessing these things, but whoever's crossing that border is probably seeing these things. Because what do they really only run at night, right? When
Yeah.
the stories I've heard, they only really go out at night. So whoever's patrolling that area at night, they've probably been on guard for months now.
Yeah.
Because what do you like if these things are legit and they're pacing back and forth across that border and they're doing all this stuff, right? Not for nothing. That's a goddamn buffet down there, man.
Oh yeah. Well, remember
Like-
the guy
like-
that
Go
John
ahead.
Bell interviewed?
Yep. There's probably a pack of them sitting on a ridge line. Look at them like, you know what? Hey, Jimmy, you know what? I want that fat one right there. Hey, Bobby, you want that one? You want that blue? You want that skinny one? Yeah, like legit. They probably sitting there watching these hundreds and thousands of people cross, and just picking and choosing who they want to pick off.
Yeah. Because most of the time, they're going to go toward places that are way away from other farms or cities.
Yep, Stacy
Anywhere else?
Stacy and Bear
Say,
got it right.
Like Calexico, like what was it, 15 years ago, they found that tunnel that went
Now-
from the Mexican border into the U.S. and come out at a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Now I have a question, right? So they got I just posted these comments on the thing. Going into winter, these things want to be putting on weight. I completely agree with that. I got a question though. Are these things active during the winter, or do they go and hibernate, say like a bear? Because we've been here. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but bears being drug up out of their caves and being killed and shit. Have you heard about this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if DMs actually if they mull about in the winter, fucking scourging, frolicking around, or do they hibernate?
They're going to be more like wolves and coyotes.
They'll be out and about, right?
Yep. Because
Yeah.
remember, there was that one case that happened in Jeff when he talked to that one guy that was the government agent.
Yeah.
He said there was that one case out of Little America, Wyoming, where a woman was out by the fence line and she got snatched up by a dog man. And he went out and tracked it down. And he run up on those other two.
All right, Duty Bird says DM usually return around Central Alabama around February, but this past February they were late getting down here. I think there's gonna be some wild shit going on pretty soon with these creatures. But who else? Remember, I'm active around my neck of the woods. Yeah, Ralph, I'll take your What's your opinion on it, homie? Please keep those things up your way.
I think the only time they go out and migrate is if the population size gets too big, so they move somewhere else.
Yeah. But all right, so how many do you, we're going to guesstimate here, we're going to speculate a little bit. How many do you think actually say would run in a pack? Because you're going to have your alpha.
4 to 6.
Yeah, 4 to 6?
Yep.
Because you're going to have your alpha and you're going to have your beta, right?
Yep.
Then you're going to have you're going to have what I guess subordinates or soldiers.
Or basically your kids.
Yeah.
Because you think almost all dogs, even in cities, when they become wild, they run in packs. Just like coyotes, just like wolves, dingoes. hyenas, which they ain't a dog, but what was that one dog out of Africa?
So, all right, so we got Dogman love winter. Darker and longer nights, plus eating snow is a good substitute for water when long distance trekking. You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Plus,
That makes a lot
yeah,
of
I think
sense.
with summertime, they're burning up a lot of calories
Oh yeah.
from the heat.
Oh yeah.
But they can bring that heat down in the wintertime, go farther on water than they can in the summertime.
So check this out. I just random thought in my head. What's the average calorie intake for a human being? Like, what do they recommend? What, like 3,000 calories, 2,500 calories?
Yep.
Dude, if you eat one Dave's Classic from Wendy's, that's your fucking that's your calories for the day.
Classic
Yeah.
triple.
That's your calories for the whole day. All right, so
Yeah.
So I'm saying that's for a person about what 6 foot, about 180 pounds or so. All right.
Yep.
So in regards to Bigfoot and Dogman, for some, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe somebody else could inform me as to why. But the average height on these things are what? 7 feet?
Yep.
All right. So you take it, it's 7 feet tall. I'm 215. So we'll go with Dogman first. So you're taking a 7 foot tall creature. It's gotta be at least 300 pounds. Because if it was 7 feet tall and only weighed like 200, it would look like fucking Sean Bradley did back in or Manute Bol. You remember Manute Bol in the NBA? Big, tall, skinny motherfucker. It would look like him or Sean Bradley. So you got a 7 foot tall creature. It's got to be at least 350 pounds, right? To probably more, because they say the shape of these things is in like a fucking bodybuilder V. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we'll go with the. I'll be generous. We'll go on the low side. We'll go 400 pounds or above. Right. So you got a 7 foot creature, 400 pounds. What do you think the calorie intake you would have to get on a daily basis would be?
10,000.
Because of all the activity that day, all the running around and the stalking people and the scaring the shit out of people and everything like that, right?
Right.
So
Because you got to think, bodybuilders have to have around 10,000 calories a day, just from the drinks, the eating, everything else. Because
let's see.
they need all that
Calories.
calories to turn into fuel to keep the muscle up and going.
All right, count for
Which,
damn.
yes, with a human, they won't start until maybe their teens or later in life to build that body up. Whereas Dogman, Bigfoot, they're born that way. So maybe they know certain things to eat that's has a high caloric amount that they can munch on throughout the day. Especially when they know how the seasons are, especially through spring, summer, and fall when it comes to crops with Bigfoot. They know when the blueberry is going to be ready, which orchards are going to be set, and they can just follow it all the way up. But Dogman is going to be primarily meat.
All right.
They're always going to go for the liver,
All right.
the
So
spleen, and the heart.
I looked it up. The average caloric intake for an adult male is between 2,500 and 3,000 calories per day, and the average intake for an adult female is between 1,600 and 2,400. Now, what I just read was if you calculate bodybuilding into that, you have to add at least another 500 calories per day. So that'll bring men up to, we'll go on the high end. That'll bring men up to 3,500 calories. It'll bring women up to 2,900 calories if you're bodybuilding. These things might have to eat more. These things might have to intake more than 10,000 calories. Just for to cover their body mass, to cover just everything. Right?
Right.
And so no wonder they're grabbing.
You also have to think too,
1,000 pound
in the
steers.
animal world. In the animal world, you know, like with wolves, coyotes, whatever pack animals, they don't eat 2 or 3 times a day. They eat once every couple of days.
Yeah.
But they still stay fit. So they get as much as they can when they can. And with Dogman, they have a lot more opportunity because there's hogs, there's deer, squirrel, raccoon, whatever out here. And there's lots of them. Because earlier today I was sitting talking to a cousin that he remembers back in the mid-60s when he was young, how rare it was just to kill a deer around where we lived. That if you killed a spike, that was news.
Yeah. So, all right.
If they had a deer camp, if one person got a deer that year, that was a good year.
So, Rogue put in chat, I think they will be coming out of the tree line soon enough. I mean, what's really keeping them in there? All right, so with that, I think there's 2 things. One, it's a spiritual thing that's keeping them away for right now. The ones that are, say, like malevolent, demonic stuff like that. Because we know those are there. I think those are the ones with the glowing red eyes, honestly. But the other ones, the ones that are, say, made in a lab, grown in a test tube, they probably are. What would I used to say that? They're probably being held. Their switch hasn't been flipped yet. You know what I'm saying? That attack button hasn't been pushed yet. It'll be coming soon.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the shit that they're building and the shit that these people are building in these labs is absolutely wild. Truth is stranger than fiction, ladies and gentlemen. We all have heard that line before. Now, wait until they're so say you were in like the say you were deep state, right? And you were in the last throes of your whatever the hell you're trying to do on a planet, and your time is running out. All your cards have been played, right? And you know you've been working on some creepy crawlies in the lab, but you've just been holding off on letting them go. Wouldn't you be getting ready to let these things go? Because I honestly think there's going to be a lot of uptake in cryptid sightings, a lot. And I really believe that in the next year, a lot of uptake in cryptid sightings, and I think it's going to be a lot of these motherfuckers are going to be released out of a lot of these things going to be released out of government labs.
Yep.
Because they never stop to think about if they should. They just think about if they could. You know what? Hey, sitting around eating a ham sandwich one day. You know what would be?
Well,
you know what might be cool?
I think most of them are in there thinking, oh, we're going to do something for the government and all this. And once they see what they're into, they're scared and they stay
Yeah,
because of it.
they're too scared to
They
get out
know
of it.
about the NDA agreement, and when they're put on something, they take it slow.
And not for nothing. Like you see how people have reacted to some of the UFO information that's come out with the quote unquote whistleblowers and whatnot. Could you imagine the blowback and the ridicule somebody would have if they came out and said, yo, listen, I was working in a government biogenetics lab and these guys are creating monsters down there. You know how quick one, that shit would get dismissed pretty quick.
Yep.
And two, you probably if you probably wouldn't hear from that person ever again.
No.
Because like I said a couple episodes, all that shit just got lumped into those two terms.
Yeah.
But they it's a matter of releasing the shit. And if they're not ready to release the stuff about cryptids, they gonna lock your ass up in a padded room, or they gonna what did they used to say during the Roswell times? Bullets are cheap and the desert's wide. The desert is vast.
Yep.
So, all right. So let me go back. I think I missed some things in chat here. Hold up. Duty. All right. So here we go. Duty.
Yeah.
I think there was.
You get
Dogman
Duty
Love
Bird
Winter. Got that one. Our cryptids. Rope staff. Yep. All right. So much food. There's so much food in Alabama migration. Let's see. So much food in Alabama migration might not be nonstop like other animals. May hunt in an area for days and then move to the next one. Yeah. That's quite the possibility. I believe that's what. Remember that one, the ones that Vault was tracking. I believe that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Imagine how many calories they need every day. All right, and that's just dogmen, right?
Yeah.
That's dogmen. Fucking Bigfoot, dude. Like Bigfoot, that's just the one. What's the average height of a Bigfoot? Is what, 8 feet, 9 feet tall? Built, barrel chested, 900 pounds. Those things
depends on its genetics. 7 to 13 feet.
Cause I know damn well Bigfoot just ain't getting his fill eating berries in the damn woods.
Yeah. Even though
You
they
know what I
love
mean?
them, it's good for them.
Oh yeah, definitely. No,
But you got to think about the wild pigs.
See, but not
They have
every
a
area
litter
has wild
every few
pigs.
months.
See, but not every area has, say, like wild boar, wild pigs, stuff like that. I mean,
They're,
but you can pretty much find
there's a lot
deer in
more
every
than what you
state, though.
think. There's a lot more than what you think,
I haven't
especially
really
in
heard.
the States.
I haven't really heard about like wild hogs or pigs in New York.
They're
I
rare
know.
up towards you, but basically Virginia, down to Florida, and all the way to California.
I mean, I know damn well there's deer in every state, so that's definitely on their hit list.
And we're like here in Mississippi, where I'm at, I know about them for over 30 years, how bad they were. But they never got any bigger. And I know it wasn't from people going out hunting and killing them. You'd hear about it all the time. You don't.
So, Rogue Hab, I'm working my way back up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Often they would need to eat all kinds of calories to keep up with that size and strength, but then I found out gorillas are vegetarians. Which 5/700 pound creatures, high muscle mass, intake 8,000 to 12,000 calories. Yeah. And probably I'm thinking Dogman a little bit more because they move fucking super fast. So, Ralph put Dogmen are also omnivorous, so they have a diet like a bear's. Honestly, Sue, I have not heard from Chev in a while. I wonder how he is doing. I don't think anybody's heard from Chev in a while. Maybe Walt has.
Yeah, I know we ain't heard from him in months.
All right.
But I know, like in Texas, the pigs are really bad. Because a buddy of mine called me yesterday wanting to use my rifle that he's got just to kill pigs last night. And he sent me a message not long after I fell asleep. Said him and his daughter are sitting in the truck and he hears branches breaking on the left and branches breaking on the right. And he's seen some deer, but that's it. But earlier today, I was able to barely get him. He's like, yeah, we shot some, and that was it. The phone cut out. So I'm thinking there was something walking up on them last night, and it wasn't pigs. He sounded like he was getting worried.
Yeah, Duty Bird. Yeah. I'd walk, wait till you have a DM watching your coming and going pattern and mimic your dog running around your truck after you turn your lights off. Not cool. Listen, whenever I move down south, if I'm walking outside at night, I don't give a shit if it's to my car, from my house to the car door 5 feet away. If I'm going to be in the south, I'm carrying me a pew pew. You know what the hell's going down?
First thing you're going to need is a flashlight.
Listen, that bang, that flash from that barrel will be bright enough.
No, because sometimes you won't be able to see that snake you're about to step on.
This isn't Australia, all right? I'm worried about fucking snakes. Australia, every missile, everything kill you down in Australia. Even the dirt.
Snakes, spiders, kangaroos, koalas.
So Duty Bird said this happened about 7 years ago. Ooh, looked like a hyena. Hey, Duty Bird, you need to come on next.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at you. You need to come on next. I want to hear that. I want to ask you a few questions about that. And anybody else, if you see Scorpion in chat, tell Scorpion's holding out on you guys. Scorpion is holding out. Bastard's ass must have fell asleep.
Rogue makes a good point. Like with the gorillas, their size and strength on a veggie diet.
All right, so let's see. For the natural dogman, it's an ancient contract, one that the humans have been breaking with all the encroachments of cities and deforesting. I believe it. Now, with the encroaching and everything,
I fell asleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. With all the construction going on in, say, the forest, I'm ripping up trees and everything like that. A lot of this shit might be releasing a lot of these tree spirits and shit. Is that making any sense? Because there's often trees. You hear the stories about the tree spirits and everything like that. Maybe this deforestation shit is triggering some of these things.
Possibly.
Can I do a call in? I can drop the link in chat. Nah, we ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do that off the cuff. I want to set one up, and we gonna start talking from the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hear that. That's full interview.
So, Duty, you need to send him an email with your number.
Yeah, so I can text you. Email scrolling across the bottom over there. Let's see. Dogman have been around
Matter of
forever.
fact, I
That's
ain't
why
seen
you
if
see the
the
Silent
new
Cephalai.
subscribers even sending any messages yet.
DM have been around forever. That's why you see Silent Cephalai on ancient maps and etched in stone in places like Iraq. Yep. Same thing as the Egyptian god Anubis.
There's Scorpion.
Dog-headed creature. Where is it? Yeah, Scorpion's holding out on him. Scorpion's holding out on you guys. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot. Okay, Rogue. What Rogue put in? Damn, answer me this truth. How do gorillas keep their size and strength on a veggie diet? I don't. Is it just veggies, or do they actually like say get protein from say like do they eat bugs and shit? Because I know they say you can get protein from
They do
bugs.
eat bugs. They'll hit the termite mounds.
Maybe it's
ant
just
mounds.
maybe with gorillas it's just in the genetics for them to maintain that shape.
Mhm.
Like with humans, right? You ever like the group of friends I was talking to you about last night, the 3 dudes I grew up with, they're all genetic freaks, every one of them, right? Why? Because their dad was fucking a genetic freak. Like their dad, their dad was maybe about 5'6", but the man was strong as an ox, and he had a tennis ball on his arm. Like this dude was strong as shit. So I think it may be just genetics passed down. I don't know. It's a hell of
A lot of it
something.
is
Definitely
genetics.
something to look into. If you move south, truth, a good pair of dogs to alert you to stuff. Listen, I have a German Shepherd. I got a German Shepherd. I got a Pit Bull, and I got 2 cats. Ain't nothing coming to my house. Well, hold on. Let me backtrack on that. Because my German Shepherd's scared of fireworks. So, yeah.
Hey, you move south, I tell you what to get though to run around your yard, especially during the day.
What, dragon's breath?
Nope.
No, goat, right? No, jackass.
No.
What?
Chickens and guineas. They'll take care of all the ticks, fleas, and snakes.
Yeah, until Bigfoot sees I got chickens in my backyard, and he fucking starts coming around, poking his eyes in the windows and stuff.
Well, boo-hoo you.
What?
That's why you...
The gorilla. Let's see what to say. The gorilla metabolism is what they're genetically designed to eat and get nourished. Look at if the Japanese people whose stomachs are now in such a way that they can digest certain things in the sea. Why would you sting Mara like that? Yeah, I'm telling you guys, Scorpion's holding out. It's really interesting stories. Really interesting. Like I've talked to them about it a little bit. But they're putting on their shy glasses over there. All right. So, all right, cool. Hit me up on Messenger. Yeah, it is a lot. From what you told me, it is a lot. But you know what? The way I look at it is, right? You come on and you share your stories or your encounters. This is just in general. You come on and share your stories and your encounters. And if it's presented in front of the right people, you'll get great feedback. You'll get some great questions. You'll get great positive feedback from it. And I generally think that the people that are in this chat and watch this channel are pretty fucking awesome people, and they won't gonna rake you over the coals or anything like that. Like oftentimes when we're doing interviews here, and I'm reading the chat while we're doing them, and it's all positive comments, So there's nothing to be afraid about, man. Like I said, you don't even have to appear on camera. You can do this. Hold up. Hey everybody, This is Truth. Right? You don't even have to appear on camera. You can use your little icon thingy thing there. But yeah, so yeah, Duty Bird, hit me up. We're gonna talk about this, and then Scorpion. We'll walk you through it, nice and slow. But we gotta get you to come on. And which reminds me, I'm gonna reach out to my paranormal investigator. She says she's ready to come on, so I'm gonna reach out to her. I'm on vacation this week, so I'm gonna reach out to her and see if she wants to do like a fucking Halloween episode. Well, like maybe pre-record episode. No, I don't like doing pre-records, but I'm gonna talk to her. Maybe we can get her on to do like a Halloween episode or something like that. Probably
That would be good.
It'll probably be like a date, not on Halloween, because I got 4 kids to take trick-or-treating that night. So, but yeah, I'm gonna reach out to her tomorrow and see if she would be wanting to come on to do like a Halloween episode. Because we didn't do a Halloween episode last year, did we? No, I think Vault did. Oh, see, right. Oh, hold up. Oh, there we go. Hold up. See, everybody, put it up right there. Illuminat, because Illuminat was the last interview we did. We didn't. It was the week before, and he said, "Look, I enjoy talking to Truth, Bass, and family. It helped me in ways I didn't think about would happen. My nightmares about that night have that happened when I was little have lessened. Like it's Who's sending me Who's sending me messages? Okay, I got you. It's a process. You know what I mean? Like the shit that happened with me and Bass and our cousin. It was a process to get to the point that I'm at now, where I can just talk about it like I'm like, yeah, whatever, shit, dude. I chased white light. You shouldn't chase white lights. Like it took a while for shit. What's 20 years? It took almost like 10 years for me to really become comfortable just spitting it out, talking to people about it. You know what I mean? So, but once that gate's open, it can help release like pent up emotions, frustrations about the situation, maybe bouncing it off of people, to maybe get a different perspective on what they think may have been. It's definitely. I'll tell you this: coming on and doing an interview, or just sitting down for an interview with people about, say, paranormal or anything like that, it is definitely a process. One of the ones I can tell you about, right? The My Haunted House episode with my friend T that I work with at UPS, right? That interview, me and her sat down in the building manager's office. I put my laptop up, I put the microphone down, and it's just me and her sitting there conversing. And you can hear throughout the interview how at first she was like, I guess a little really reserved, like didn't know how, kind of feeling weird about it. But as it progressed, you can clearly hear that they were becoming more comfortable in talking about the crazy shit that was going on in her house, right? To the point where she told me some shit, and I'm sitting across from her, and my goosebumps appeared on my arm. Like I stopped the interview and was like, "Yo, you didn't tell me that shit. I got goosebumps right now." Like it's a whole, like, that's why I love talking to people about stuff like that, seeing the process, seeing it in their eyes, how the I guess machinations work, and seeing, like, you ask them a question and they're like, oh shit, I never thought about it that way. You know what I mean? Or you ask them a question and it puts a whole new perspective on it. It might make them remember something that they forgot about the situation. Like I said, it's a process. And the thing I like when I come bring people on for an interview, I like to try to help with that process, because like I said, my shit was crazy. What happened to us, I have no problem talking about that. Like, I will go up on stage in front of like 1,000 people, like, hey, I chased a white light, don't fucking do that, you'll end up with missing time. All right, yeah, like, I have no problem doing that. And that's because I've gotten myself to that point. Now, me and Bass, we didn't have anybody to tell this shit to in the early, like, what the hell am I listening to? But me and Bass, we didn't have anybody to tell this shit to. We didn't have anybody to come on and ask us questions about, like, yo, what happened to you guys that night? Blah, 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 blah. We had to work that shit out by ourselves, right? Hence why my cousin's, he's coming along. He's almost ready to really hop on and talk about it. But he will only do it if Roth is in the stream. So we got to work that out. But yeah, so it's, guys, come on, bring me your stories. I promise I won't treat you wrong. I'm sorry for going on that like 10-minute fucking rant right there.
That's all right. But like with your situation between you and Bass, what happened to y'all? Yeah, that was real hard to get over. And because you went through a real jarring experience that you couldn't explain. Where, like with me, the way I grew up around paranormal, hearing about the ghost stories, things happening, all this, I grew up with it. It wasn't no problem for me to talk about it. Because, like with my family, we always talked about it if something happened. Mm-hmm. We were open about it.
Well, yeah, like nowadays, it's way easier to find somebody like-minded to tell your story to. Tell them what happened to you. It's way easier now than it was, say, 20 years ago. Like, could you imagine? Like, that's why some of these stories that you hear about, some of these guys doing it, like coming out doing interviews like that now, when they're talking about it, they're like, yeah, yo, this happened to me like 20 years ago. This happened to me like 25 years ago. When 25 years ago, that was around the time where, like, people were doing interviews and stuff like that, but it wasn't as prominent as it is now. So there's way less people doing this shit. You know what I mean? So there was less opportunities for, say, somebody to go out and tell their story. I mean, you had like the above top secret message boards and everything like that, but after a while that shit became diluted with just a bunch of nonsense and you couldn't really find anything. Yep, I agree, Duty Bird. You have to find your tribe that will help you instead of bring you down. Yep. Hell yeah. I totally agree with that.
And the bad thing is these days you got all these idiots that want to bring everybody else down, jumping on shows and starting crap. Calling people liars and everything else. And that's what a lot of people see that and they don't want to share because of that. Yeah, they shy away from it.
Listen, I'm not going to bring you on my show and call you a liar. I'm not going to bring you on this show and be detrimental to you. And not for nothing, if anybody comes on in the comment section and starts calling bullshit on anything, any guest that I invite onto this show, your ass is getting banned because we don't
Yeah.
condone this. This is a platform for people to come and tell their story, and people aren't going to come and tell their story if you got assholes and trolls working their magic every time a video pops up. You know what I mean? So hence that's why there's so many blue meanies, right? Like that's one thing, because I know what it's like to be I know what it's like to be fucking laughed at. I know what it's like for people to think you're crazy about what you saw when you start talking about shit. And it's absolutely frustrating. It really is. Like well, the shit happened with Bass. I told an ex about that shit one time, and she thought I was absolutely fucking crazy until we were driving down the road and we saw fucking eight fucking UFOs. And she was like, "What is that?" I'm like, "I fucking told you." See? Ooh, hold up. I have an ex. Just tell me how to hit you up. Shoot me an email, or if you're on Facebook, man, find me on Facebook. The name is Jay Watson. I'm wearing a black hoodie, and it says Paranormal Roundtable on it. I'm standing in front of a wall. Or just shoot me an email. That works too.
Yep.
Who else? Bear trust something you earn. Yep. Yeah, like so I completely understand how some people are like, yo, I just don't want to talk about this shit because they're afraid. They may have opened up one time before about it, and to maybe somebody they trusted, like a significant other, a brother, sister, somebody, and that person completely poo-pooed what happened to them. So it's completely understandable why a lot of people clam up and shit. I mean, and not for nothing, it's a shot to the psyche when you have an experience and say like the person you love or significant other would like that, the person that you go to confide in, the first person that you trust the most in the world, your significant other, the one you lay in bed with every day, it's a shot to the psyche and the system when something happens to you and that person doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're like, so at that point, something happens to you, they don't believe it. So if your significant other won't believe you, that starts the ball rolling in your head. Like, this person he doesn't believe me, she doesn't believe me. Why the hell am I going to go out and tell anybody else about what happened to me?
Well, not only that puts a damper on the relationship too.
Mm-hmm.
Overall,
it does, because that person now, after telling somebody, say, something that happened to them, and they just got poo-pooed about it, it's to the point now where they're just not going to trust you with anything. Like, right. why am I gonna tell you anything anymore? Like this shit messed me up, right? Why am I gonna tell you anything anymore? How often you hear these dudes that say they had a run-in with like a Bigfoot, and the shit messed them up so bad that they never hunted again? Mm-hmm. Quite often, right? Now how many of those stories have you heard where that person who doesn't hunt anymore because of what they saw went and told their significant other, and their significant other didn't believe them until that person stopped hunting and got rid of all their guns? Then that's the only time when they're really like, oh shit, something really did happen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so don't ever be afraid to share on this channel, guys. This is an open forum for all of you. Like I said, I like to get on here talking bullshit, but I mainly like to get on here and talk to you guys about the stuff because it's no fun. It's no fun without everybody else. If everybody else isn't joining in, right? How are you gonna further anything if you're not, if the shit isn't, if you guys aren't congealed, you guys aren't molding together. You know what I mean? Edward Kung Fu Vault is doing all right. They are on a quarantine for a couple of days because new variant of the 2020 toilet paper rush
Yep.
popped up. So they had to quarantine for a few days. Older people need you saw Duty Bird? Older people need a kid around to teach them how to use computers. I was on someone's show a couple of years ago. All I have is a phone. I lost everything helping my brother when he got sick to thieves while I was away. The guy on the show started talking about how. Oh, okay, that's what led up to that. Hold it. No, all you need is a phone. Honestly, that's all you need. Because what I would do, if you wanted to come on, all I would do is take my little link here, and I'd bring up Facebook, and I'd drop it right in your messenger, and you click on the messenger, it brings you in, and then you just give it permission for your camera and your microphone. Then after you give it permission, you can just turn off your camera and you're good.
Yep.
And then all it'll use is like the little icon that pops up by your name during a chat. That's all that would appear on the screen. It'd be just you and your voice. Like nobody has to see if anybody talking on the show is a giant purple people eater.
Yeah.
Giant green lizard sitting behind the computer monitor. Nobody's gonna see it. Don't worry about it. We'll keep that confidential. Yep, that's what I did. That's what I did with Rogue, and yeah, Rogue will tell you. I begged Rogue to come on. Hold on, Rogue. I'm gonna drop this link until you come on here, homie. I begged Rogue to come on because his story was absolutely crazy. Let me tell you, like, for you guys that listen, we came on, told a story, we walked through it, asked a few questions, bingo bongo, man, that was it. By the time it was over, by the time it was said and done, we did like 2.5 hour show, and it didn't even feel like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because once you get into the swing of things, and you're like, all right, this is decent now. It starts flowing, it starts pouring out, because then you start remembering, and I think that always makes for a better interview.
Yep.
But hey, listen, I'm still a rookie in this, guys. I've only been doing this shit 2 years. Right. So I'm working on it. But yeah, like I said, if you guys want to come on the show, I drop the link in the show. I drop the link often. If you guys have had an encounter, shoot me an email. If you got me on Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. If you got me on TikTok, hit me. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, all that bullshit. If you guys got something you want to share it with me. You know what I mean? We come on the show. Because, like I said, I do like shooting the shit. I have more fun doing interviews. Ayo, what's going on, Rogue? How you doing, bro? What's up, dude?
What's up, everybody? Chilling. All right, so
Yeah,
I mean, all right, so like I'm at a little disadvantage here, right? Because my shit wasn't like traumatizing or nothing like that. You know what I mean? My shit was weird, but it wasn't traumatizing. You know what I mean? I could see how someone would be reluctant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like,
I will say this.
Go ahead.
I'm glad I told it. I am glad I didn't tell anybody. I mean, besides you, I never really told anybody that shit. So yeah, I mean, it felt good. It felt good to like get feedback on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I think definitely getting some, whatever happens to a person, I think just getting some other eyes on it, maybe getting a few questions asked, it might get the ball rolling and you start remembering shit like, oh, you know what? it did smell weird that night. Oh, you know what? I didn't hear any fucking bugs or anything like that. You know what I mean?
But then again, I also do know. I mean, in different contexts of this, man. If you hold something in, right, that it's eating at you, you got to let that shit out. You got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to. So I mean, you know, that's all. That's my two cents with it. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, that whoever that guy was, I hope it wasn't nobody we know. But yeah, it's a process. It's a process. But once you start that process, and I think once you get through it, you'll be all right on the back end of it.
Yeah.
Let's see, hold up.
But also on the StreamYard, sometimes you have to click that copy link and go to a browser and basically paste it on there to open it up.
Yep. So Stacy said Rogue did great. Still think that was a guard. Still think that was a Guardian. I think so too. What else? So and it's
I lost my train of thought.
Truth wouldn't. I'm not gonna dog anybody over here. And Stacy, oh, I know this group's cool. So see, that's apart from work, apart from the way I act at work. Like, guys, this is what you see. This is what you get from me every day. I talk cryptids. I talk movies. I talk bullshit. You know what I mean? Because that's my personality. So it's generally what you see now is 100% of me outside of work. Outside of work, I don't like. When I'm at work, I don't like people. I don't like talking to people. I don't like being at work. I'm sure nobody does, but that's at work. Well, when you see in here, that's fucking 100% me. So
that or a conference.
I was fine at the conference. What are you talking about?
That's why I said that or at the conference.
Yeah.
You
got to say like at work, the shit that comes out of your mouth can be used against you. You know what I'm saying? People are precisely like that. That ain't gonna happen here.
Yeah, where like at the conference, dude, I was in my element, man. You know what I mean? Surrounded by a bunch of like-minded people who thought the same shit, wanted to just chat and experience other people's experiences and shit. I'm in my element there.
It often, that shit cracks me up when you talk like people that say like they don't think they're real. I'm just thinking, well, then obviously you're one of the lucky ones that never had a fucking experience, because you would know it's a lot more than just a fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
What's up? Everyone's different at work. Listen, when I say I'm different at work, I am 180 at work.
I can see you being a hard ass. I can see that.
I'm not even a hard ass, dude. I'm not even a hard ass. At work, my level of disconnect is second to none.
See, I'm the opposite. Like I have like a standard, and I expect everybody else to be that standard. Although that's not realistic, and the shit pisses me off.
No, I thrive on my disconnect at work. I was asked that shit one time too. I was standing outside on my phone, and I was smoking a cigarette. And this dude I know, for mad long, he walked up to me. And he's like, "Yo, Jay, where the hell do you get your level of disconnect? Like, why are you so disconnected?" And I'm like, I thought about it for a minute, and I gave him a little asshole answer. I was like, because I don't like being asked questions like that. But it's just, I don't like fuckery, and that's a lot of fuckery at work. So I just
can I ask you about some about the community drama at the moment?
Sure.
That crazy dude that was hitting up Vault, is that the same dude that the PRT people having trouble with? Same cat? Like some crazy dude?
I don't know. It might be. Honestly, it might be.
The one that's bothering Josh is the one that was bothering Vault over a year ago.
Okay. All right.
That is the one.
Different then.
Well, I ain't gonna say his name to give him.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want names. I just want to put the pieces together. That's all.
I'll put it in the private chat.
Yeah, it's I woke up this morning and I saw Wolf had posted a rant. I'm not gonna call it a rant. He posted a video talking about this shit at like 5 o'clock in the morning there, and I don't know what's going on with that. Apparently,
He
some
was
dude's
bent, man. He had to apparently on stream, he had to cut off some friendship, man. And it really bothered him. He had to take a break and shit. Like, it really bothered him. I felt bad for him, dude.
Like, I don't get it. You know why people are going after Wolf? You know why?
Because he's awesome.
Jealousy.
And they're jealous.
Because
Yeah.
Wolf is. I've met this man personally. I've interacted with him. Like, Wolf is a great fucking dude. He has a huge heart.
Yeah, it's
And
authentic. People
very-
can't stand that. Fake people can't stand that shit.
A very, very genuine fucking great guy. And he's done shit some of these clowns have been trying to do for years. He's done it twice now. And each time, the first time was great and the second time was even better, from what I'm hearing. And I'm mad as hell at myself for missing.
That's one of the coolest things about him. You know, he's a big tough bastard, but he's also got a big ass heart of gold. You know what I mean?
Dude,
That's just cool as shit, dude. That's just cool as shit.
And it's just it's sickening that the assholes are coming over there and messing with that man. Like, he don't go out there messing with nobody. He does his thing.
Yeah, and that man,
people-
he's got
just
enough
can't
shit.
stand
He's
that
got
shit.
enough shit to take care of. You know what I mean? He's got enough shit on his plate. These people keep fucking with him. That pisses me off.
Like, I
And like you said, he don't go after nobody. He's just a good dude. That shit ain't right.
like
That ain't right.
Josh tried to stay to himself with the PRT thing. He don't like from what I gather, he doesn't like drum, but he will address it if there is some. And
Oh yeah,
the fact that
that's how he's built. That's how he's built. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. And the fact that people are just constantly attacking this man for no reason I think it's absolute bullshit.
He did earlier today.
The one he did earlier this evening. But like, it's absolutely, I don't get it.
Well, I mean, it'd be one thing if it was just haters talking shit, but apparently it's reached a point where the lines are crossed, and now there's real life friendships getting fucked up, and that just sucks, man. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
You don't like to see
No,
that shit.
it shouldn't get to that point. But you know what? Some of these trolls are like fucking stupid Energizer bunnies, man. They just keep going and going and going. And
They ain't showing nothing about. I mean, I understand trolling for fun, like for shits and giggles, but fucking with somebody's life though. How is that I don't understand the appeal in that. Honestly, I don't get it.
It's just because some people are just absolute pieces of garbage, man. Just thoroughly down to their core.
Then again, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Shit. You know what I mean?
How many people I know that would step on somebody to get ahead? They're fucking everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Exactly. And
You're right.
I genuinely think a good percentage of it is jealousy, because they are jealous of this man.
Most of it. Yeah, I think that goes without saying. Honestly, that's where most hate and that's where most hate and envy is. Yeah, that's where it all comes from. Really.
Like, they
Most of the time.
are jealous. They are absolutely jealous of this man. And you know what? You should be, because you can't do the shit he's been doing. Right? And this is me speaking from experience, having gone to one of the conferences, having interacted with Josh and the whole PRT family. You guys can't do that shit. You're not built like he is. And I'm going to look you in the camera when I say it. You're not built like he is. You can't do it. Ain't nobody, you're not going to have enough followers and enough people behind you to pull something off like that. And that's why a lot of you assholes are salty, because you know you can't do it. What's the name of this show? An Impromptu Truth. There you go. That's the truth. You assholes are salty because you can't do what Wolf is doing.
Yep.
And if it was me, I'd tell y'all, go fuck yourselves, but it's starting to affect his life. Knock that shit off. Matter of fact, I hope I see one of you. Yeah. I hope I see one of you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like Josh, what's he said? He generally doesn't. He doesn't really call out names until somebody calls out his name. Then it's open. It's open season. But the fact that assholes are coming out of the woodworks is just, and it's, if you pay attention to it, it's a lot of this shit is people who have say have a channel. They have a channel, right? But you go to their channel and you look at their statistics and all that shit. They got maybe like 100 subscribers.
That's true, Wedge.
Subscribers.
A lot of tough guys behind keyboards, bro. A lot of tough guys behind keyboards.
Listen, the keyboard tough guys. All right, so we'll backtrack this a little bit. You ever heard the telephone tough guy?
Yeah, I've known quite a few. Yeah.
It's just keyboard tough guys are the new age version of that shit.
It's even worse because they're anonymous for the most part. You know what I mean? For the most part.
Yeah, for the most part.
They can be. You know what I mean? They can be. And that's like, Jesus Christ. It's like, what a cowardly way to communicate with somebody. Like some shit you would never say to their face. Let's hide behind this and say some awful shit though. Like that's just some weak ass shit.
Yeah.
That's all. That's some weak ass
knowing full well you would not say any of that shit to that man's face or anybody's
not even
face.
close. Not even close.
Like Wolf would fall. I've seen Wolf. Wolf is stocky. Man, I think he could break a dude in half. Honestly, if he wanted to.
No, I'm almost positive. I'm positive he can. I'm positive he can. He's a doorman, and that's a thing. You got to have like a certain mindset for that. I guarantee he can fucking hurt somebody badly quickly.
And just why people are just coming, I don't know. You guys just stop the bullshit. Go do your channel. Go sit in your corner. Do your own vibe. Find your own lane. There's a lane. There's enough subscribers around the world for everybody. Somebody's gonna like your shit. You don't need to go and poo on other people's shit. Who's doing their thing. Put a little more effort into your content. Maybe you'll become maybe somebody will like your shit. But
you know what? You never notice that. That's the other factor. These fucking people have done absolutely nothing. And they try to tear everybody down. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Or they're just totally failed at it.
Now, woke up. What you put in chat? Yeah, that person was trying to take shots at Wolf too. Like, you can't take shots at. How are you trying to take shots at this man? All you do is your show is streamed from a McDonald's parking lot in a van.
Yep.
You can't take shots at anybody when you're stealing the internet, homie. Yeah, you can't. If you're stealing your internet, you shouldn't be taking shots at people. Fucking clowns.
Yep, I think that about says it. I'm gonna go back to the chat room. Good night, everybody. Good to see you. Always a pleasure.
Yep.
I'll
One
talk
thing
to
that
you
makes
later.
me mad as hell is being
Catch you on the next one.
Yep. Take it easy. Being personal with someone and some jackass comes in saying that this person has been talking bad about people when you know for a fact you're your friend. Yeah, it's bullshit. Josh is very educated and well informed, man, on many different topics. It's why people love his channel. Hell yeah. Yo, Illuminati, I'm not putting that on the screen, dude. Yep, exactly. Yeah, you can't just. Well, the PRT family is killing it right now, and some people just can't stand that shit. That's all it is. And it's just a bunch of toxic trolls that have nothing to do with yourself but sit in the parking lot stealing internet. Honestly. Illuminati. This person's probably watching. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. That'll get me banned. I'll tell you what the person watching. That shit will get me banned if I was to say that shit. Yeah, exactly. They want to be relevant. Look, You can be relevant. Go put forth some effort into your fucking content. Start a fucking channel. Something. Make yourself relevant. Stop trying to become relevant by throwing shade at people. Because that's definitely not a good way to start. Because you're starting off on a fucking negative foot, and people aren't going to want to listen to you. I mean, there's that whole phrase or fucking controversy breeds views or whatever. I don't believe in that shit. I mean, it probably sound logic for some people, but that's not the way I operate. Why be controversial about shit when you can build a network? You know what I mean? Like how look at the network just look at my messengers. Look at my messengers alone. Like I get great stuff from Duty Bird. I get great stuff from Will Cut, Bryce, Bama, Mr. G, Mr. What's his name? Gordon Santa. Like, all you guys send fucking a million messages, and I love that shit, right? Because some of you guys are finding stuff I won't find. I'm finding stuff you guys won't find. You build a network. You build a network. You build a community. You don't fucking alienate people, and you try to bring them in, because the more trustworthy people you have in your network, the stronger your system's going to be.
Yeah. And like, whenever you send me stuff, sometimes I find stuff that goes along with it.
Exactly.
I pass it back along with more information.
Like it's all about networking, and Josh is a hell of a networker. So, hell of a networker.
And his experiences he's had in the past, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was stuck right in the middle of everything.
I'll go back to that one. Have you guys discussed that movie, No One Will Save You? We talked a little bit about it last night. Bass didn't want to give me too much into it because I hadn't watched it yet. He said it's really good, but there's one little caveat to that. There's no dialogue, which I'm like, I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it though. Let's see what Illuminati put in. An impromptu truth, because actually building your channel,
one of the greatest movies of all time, had no dialogue whatsoever.
Yeah, it does.
What's for fire?
Illuminati, you are exactly right. You are exactly right. It's but you know what? If you like what you're doing, man, it shouldn't be hard to do. Like I love doing this stuff. I have no problem. Like shit. Last weekend, then we did like a fucking 3-hour show just talking about random stuff last weekend.
Yeah.
Like if you like what you do, people will see that when you're in your content. Right? People will see it, but they'll hear it, they'll feel it. And if you're not gonna put forth the effort, dude, you're not gonna get anywhere. So you guys, how many? Matter of fact, let me look this shit up now. Let me see how many actual fucking live streams we have on this channel, or videos. How many videos? A total of 286 videos. I've got a total of 286 videos. Most of them are live streams.
Yep.
Now, like I said, guys, if you gotta put forth the effort, I really don't call this hard work. I don't. I enjoy the hell out of this shit. Enjoy talking about paranormal stuff. Enjoy seeing you guys in chat. Enjoy getting messages like, yo, when you guys are going to do another show. Love that shit. Because like I said, when people see you enjoy what you're doing in your content, they're going to come to you. It may take a while, but it'll happen. because eventually people will catch on. But people aren't going to catch on if you're just being a fucking troll.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them on my channel.
I'm going to go over here and talk some shit. Maybe I'll get a fucking few subscribers, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Yeah, I just don't. People. Some people just suck. Can I just say that? Some people just suck. At life, at everything they do, they just suck. And this individual, I'm not saying any names, but apparently this individual just sucks at life. And I'm not apologizing for it. Fuck them. But yeah,
this one,
go
along
ahead.
the others, just suck at life.
Just quite a few.
They want to ride on coattails.
Hey, listen, ride on coattails and listen. Riding on coattails will only get you so fucking far. Then somebody's gonna shake your ass off.
Well, that coattail hits a nail.
Yeah, I believe it. Booker, that's what you said. What you put in chat. I'm responding what you put in chat. Yeah, like I said, but you got to build a network. I see what Callie just said in there. I would have never ran into Truth and Bass had it not been for Vault. If it wasn't for Vault, man, me and Bass wouldn't have started a damn channel. Honestly, like the inspiration to start doing this stuff came from Vault. And me myself, like I guess I've been trying to pay it forward, you would say. Like I've helped out a couple of channels. Actually, I'm not gonna say one, but I set up that channel. Somebody like you guys have seen Bryce. Bryce has been in the chat and on the stream before. He's got something in the works, and he was telling me. He told me a little bit of his idea, and I was like, you know what? Came up with 2 designs for him. Boom, here it is. Loved it. Then I told him, yo, listen, put that shit out there on Facebook, get a feeling for it and whatnot, and we'll go from there. Like I try to pay it forward. Let's help get some other channels started. Let's help get some people into this stuff. Because like I said, everybody I've been interacting with is cool as shit. Like, so why not? Yeah, like, don't just be a listener, right? If you guys got a voice, use it. And if I can help you find that voice with, say, giving you a design, maybe an intro, whatever, hit me up. I got you. I haven't charged anybody anything, and I'm not going to.
Yep.
You got to build a network and a community, and if you don't do that, you're just floundering.
Yep. I can tell you here in the near future, there is going to be some more live streams through me and Vault.
Good. Well, I know Vault and them, they just moved into their new spot, so they should probably be streaming sometime soon with the whole new setup.
Oh, I'm not talking about his place. It's just we looked up on another spot.
Okay.
That we can stay at and live stream.
Nice.
But that location will not be given out to nobody. Unfortunately, we're not let anybody come onto this place. We're going to keep it secret.
So yeah, Miss Arlene, I saw the comment, but because of that name, I'm not gonna put it up on screen. But I completely understand what you're saying. I don't do it either. I'm just not interested. For some reason that one kept popping up in my notifications, and I kept blocking. I turned off the notifications. I'm not even subscribed to that anymore, and they keep popping up. So I keep blocking the notifications because I don't give a shit, honestly. G Music found Walt through Bigfoot Odyssey. See, yeah, like I said, if you gotta build. There's some people that have channels that I want to get on here because this dude Adam from the conference. He's never on, dude.
No.
He's never. I want to get Adam back on here. I want to get the dude Chris Henry back on here. I want to get the dude Chris Henry on here. He was at the conference too. I talked to him a while ago, and he was catching some dogman shit down by where he's at. Like I got a chance to talk to a bunch of these guys at the conference last year. All cool as shit. They all got channels. We need to get these guys more people, more listeners, more followers, because they're awesome dudes. Cali, Vault's all right. They're on timeout. A variant of the great 2020 toilet paper rush came into town. But yeah, it's like, yeah.
And the way I found Vault was through Wes Germer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could tell you how I found Vault, but I'm not going to. You know why?
Yeah.
Because if you go back in the community tab, I stated that will get you banned over here. I caught a few vids, but cool about finding another place to stream. Yeah. Now, you know what I would like to do? I would like to get Wolf on a Rumble episode. And ask him what he thinks about all the deep state fuckery and all the nonsense that's going on in this country, because he don't touch that stuff. He doesn't touch that stuff on his on the PRT channel, and understandably why, because we do the same shit over here. We don't touch that over here,
right?
But I would love to get Wolf on a Rumble episode and just chew the fat about all the deep state fuckery and all the wild shit that's going on in this country. I might reach out. Maybe I'll reach out to Wolf tomorrow and be like, "Yo, Wolf, man, listen, I want to plan on doing a Rumble episode. Would you maybe be interested about it?" Maybe he would, because I know he's been talking about setting up a PRT Rumble channel. So maybe I can get him to come. Maybe I can message him. He come on and we'll talk some deep state shit. I would love to hear his take on that stuff. I think Wolf would be pretty damn insightful on his take about what's going on what's going on now in this country and around the world. Yep. Yep. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff you really, I mean, certain channels are allowed to talk about it for some reason. I guess they play favoritism, and then they'll ban other channels. So why even take that risk of getting your channel banned talking about the shit when you can just hop over to another platform and do all the talking about it that you want? And with the crew that with the crew that Wolf has, I think they were going to kill it over there on Rumble. Honestly, I think they are. Should he just turn into a bigger proposal? Alright, that's crazy, David. I found Walt through Wes Germer too. Alright, Dave, Wes Germer is another fucking great show. And listening to Wes since they first started Sasquatch Chronicles, when he had that dude Will Jevning and the other girl, the girl with him. That man, the way I did not like the way they turned suit on Wes when people were like coming after him and shit. And they just cut bait, like, yo, fuck you guys. Like, yo, you guys are trash. Why'd you do that?
Yeah. Well, that one dude was so condescending to people on what they saw.
Jevning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, you don't need to be a douchebag. But honestly, I think the show is better without them. The show is way better. Sasquatch Chronicles is way better with just Wes talking, with just Wes hosting,
because it moves more fluid with him.
Yeah, whereas
he just lets the people talk.
Yeah,
and when he needs to ask something, he'll ask it.
Like, don't get me wrong. The earlier episodes, they were really good because he had the insider episodes and shit like that. Those were really, really good shows in the first year or so of Sasquatch Chronicles. But I think it's now that it's just Wes doing it, I think it's up there. Yeah. And another person that's killing it, man, Mr. Tony Merkel over there on the confessionals, dude. Like, there's 3 podcasts I listen to every week. 3. Sasquatch Chronicles, The Confessionals, and Expanded Perspectives. I have to listen to those 3 every week. More so Expanded Perspectives, because I've been listening to them guys forever. I love their show. That's what made me so mad I couldn't get to the conference this year, because they were there. I would love to have met those 2. They have 3 podcasts. If you don't listen to them, listen to them. Expanded Perspectives, Sasquatch. You guys should be listening to Sasquatch Chronicles and The Confessionals, which you should be listening to that too. But throw Expanded Perspectives in there with Cam Hale and Cam Hale and God damn it, why can't I remember his name? I'm having a brain.
Spit it out.
I'm having a brain fart right now. I really can't fucking remember his name. What is wrong with me right now? I listen to these guys every week. Oh, Filson. Filio Filson. That's his last name, Filson. But yeah, check those guys out. Another great show. And they do their shit on Spotify, but they also upload to YouTube. Listen to those 3. Listen to Cam Hale and Kyle Filson. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Ralph. Kyle Filson. Yeah. Why the hell couldn't I remember his name? Man.
I wish I downloaded that one episode that Wes did that he had to get rid of. That he was getting so much backlash from the government.
The insider episode, right? Was it the one with he was talking about the female, the one that was part of the kill team, right? Wasn't that the episode? You know what? If you go on Spotify and let me see if I can do this shit real quick. I'm gonna bring up Spotify. I'm gonna go up, click on Sasquatch Chronicles, right? And then we'll go. It says episodes. We'll sort the episodes by oldest. Dude, you might be able to find it. You might be able to find it on. Wait a second. I went to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, you might be able to find it on Spotify, dude, honestly.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? After the show, I'm gonna look and see. Wait a minute, hold up. It looks like we skipped a couple of numbers there. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, legit. I think you might be able to find it on Spotify. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh, Stacy, you saw that? I saw it when he was doing it live. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that channel, that Underground Bases one. I'm subscribed to that one too. That's a really good channel. They be putting out some really good stuff. I'm subscribed to them. Subscribed to I think it's Red Pill Junkie. I think that's the name of it. The name of the channel. But the underground war one, that one's actually, they talk about the underground tunnel systems and what's being found down there and how the military is being trained to clear out tunnel systems and shit like that. It's actually really, really cool stuff. I can't see them. Put these glasses back on. It's gone unless you downloaded it. No,
I know. I went through there trying to look for it a couple of years ago, and it was gone.
You know what? I have my ways. I might be able to find it. I'll let you know if I find it. I have my ways. The Insider episode, but there was a follow-up that had a young guy that ID'd one of the agents.
Yep, I remember that too.
And you know, so while we're on the subject of Sasquatch Chronicles, you know that the camp video, that shit finally got taken down. I had that
the camp video.
The torn up camp video. All right, so hold up. Wes did an interview with the dude. Him and his son rolled up to a destroyed campsite, and they recorded the shit. It looked like somebody had been pretty much beaten and dragged out of a fucking camp. And when they went back the next day, it was the same shit. Was it Pat? It wasn't Gimlin. Bob Garrett, I think his name is. Do you know what I'm talking about? This shit happened in the Big Thicket area in like maybe 2012.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did an interview with him, and I had the camp video saved, and I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they finally got around to eliminating them shits off the internet, because it was those. I had both the night version and the dark version, and yeah, they're gone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because remember who was on that team that came in and busted up the whole deal and got them out of there.
Yeah, these guys are gone. Yeah, Bob Garrett. Yeah, him and his son found that camp down there in the Big Thicket area, and they went down there. Yeah, I went down there again and then got pressed by a bunch of agents that rolled up on them. And the agents were like,
one of the agents.
Yeah, I know. The agent was like, yo, where's Bob at? Where's Bob at?
Because remember, it wasn't just Bob Garrett and his son. He had a group of people he brought in for a weekend excursion.
Like the video shows, like when they rolled up to that camp, it might have been because the embers in the fire were still burning.
Yep.
So it may have been an hour or so after whatever the hell took place. The embers were still burning. You could see the garbage. You could see the camp look like shit had been tossed. I'm pretty sure you saw drops of blood on the tent. They rolled back next day, and they started looking down. They looked down that path, and it looked like a damn tornado went through that path.
Well, you got to think, depending on what wood you had in that campfire, that wood could be smoldering for a day.
Yeah, wouldn't pine would do that? Pine would do that, right? With all the
pine goes out pretty quick.
Pine goes out pretty quick.
Oak will go for a long time. Your hardwoods are always going to burn a lot slower.
Yeah.
Because your pine, it goes fast, but it burns hot.
Yep, it was what I believe it was. I believe it was blood. Like, because when they rolled up to that camp the next day, you could see something. They pissed something off out there, and that shit came and got them. I don't know. It may have been a survivor. If there was, he ain't talking. Because you would think that person would have came out and said this shit or said what happened already.
Yeah.
They didn't show the woman's shoe with the blood found on it. Yeah. Yep, there was droplets. You could plainly see the shit that was in there. Let me see. Many people talking about the truth on YouTube have been silenced and channels removed. Thankfully, many are on Rumble and other channels, but I'm only on Rumble. I find is best for reaching. Yep. Everyone left on the tube has to speak in code. Yeah, pretty much. Speaking YouTube double talk. Legalese. Check Messenger. Hold up. Let's see what we got here. All right, yo, I'll check it out. Cause like you said, man, I'm on vacation. I ain't doing shit. I'm about to go up after this show. I'm probably gonna go upstairs and play Xbox. Yeah, look, exactly, Rogue. Russell Brand is being canceled right now.
Yeah, because he's telling so much truth.
Yep. He's being that man. Look, it's a full-on assault against that dude.
Finally woke up.
Yep. They are. Ever see the night vid again? Oh, okay. You know what? I may have that shit downloaded somewhere. Honestly, I'm gonna have to look because. Yeah.
If you do, you better put it on 3 or 4 different hard drives.
Listen, not for nothing, you can probably find that shit on Reddit.
Probably.
Hell, you know what? We're all sitting here with smartphones in our hands. We're gonna go look for it right now. All right, so Bob Garrett torn up camp. Let's see what we got. Hold up. Let's see. Look what comes up, everybody. This video is unavailable, and that's off of Reddit. So they took that shit down. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to find anything of that now. Come on, let's see. Communities posts. Nah, yeah, I doubt you'll be able to find it now. It's buried in somebody's archive somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch The Deaths of Ian Stone? Yes, I did. Pretty interesting movie. If they can't shut you up, they'll lock you up or unalive you. If it gets to that point, they will. I've seen that now. It's with social media, man. All they got to do is really fucking discredit you, put some weird shit out there, and you're canceled. It's like not even hard anymore. Why? Because the NPCs will believe anything they say. Let that one eat. Let that one cook in your brain for a minute. Oh yeah, the SUVs were following their asses. Mr. G said all he uploads is bike rides. When you start speaking the truth, they cancel you or shut you up. You have to get to that point where they can't cancel you. You think they're gonna fucking cancel Joe? You think Joe Rogan's gonna get canceled? No, that ain't gonna happen. Right? Because too many people follow him, and too many people believe in his show. He ain't gonna get canceled. The dude I think it's Sean Ryan, the one that he hosts he hosts the show. Shit. He had the whistleblowers on. It's called the Sean Ryan Show, I think it is. The Sean Ryan. The Sean Ryan Show. Another great show. I think he's second to Joe Rogan. Not gonna get canceled. Why? Because he's great, doing great shit, and it's just too popular to get canceled like that. Fake book is still under control yet. Fake book is still under control yet. Still getting censored. Well, they're independent fact checkers. We all should learn Klingon. I don't know if Klingon will work for me, man. Because sometimes I've been told I talk like Boomhauer. I'm dead ass. I've been told I talk like Boomhauer at some points. So I don't know if learning Klingon would be conducive to that.
It'd throw them off. They'd have to hire new geeks to be able to understand it.
Carla, I mean, I think Bob still might be in the community, but I mean, after being chased around by fucking black SUVs and having, like, you know what I mean, what gang stalking pretty much. I'd have backed out of the community for a little while too. Fuck, my hip just popped.
The thing, what it was, he was charging for people to go on these outings.
Yeah, I think that's why they bagged. That was the reason they bagged him. So yeah. Look at what they did to Chester Bedingfield and Chris Cornell, the guy from Soundgarden. Yeah, you're right. They were looking. I'm not gonna say what they were looking into, but anybody who's done research, you guys know what Chester Bedingfield, what's his name, Chris Cornell, Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, that was the other one.
They were all looking into Paul Walker. All of them looking into the same thing. All those guys looking at the same thing, and look where they are now. Because they got too close. And like I said, at a certain point, I think even celebrity or not, if you get too close to whatever they're trying to fucking keep secret, you're Facebook sticks to me like a dirty diaper. Your profile's been restricted since 2021. Wow. That means you're doing something right. Damn, I just felt my hip pop again. I'm getting old, ladies and gentlemen. My hip just popped twice.
Man, I wish I could get mine to pop.
Ow, 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 ow. Mustn't forget audio. Oh, well, I just had. Let's see what up. West had 2 shows that are still up, but no one talks about. One was about a man hunting as a kid and had a mini UFO counter with an action figure-sized alien and a guy that was on a mountain bike saw. I think I know which one you're talking about. The alien one. Yeah, that was in the earlier episodes, wasn't it? Yep. I remember that one. Yeah. The Red Devil one, I don't. I'm gonna have to go back and find that one. But you know what, guys, just go back to episode 1 of Sasquatch Chronicles and shit, that's a lot of episodes to recap. What episode is he on now? Hold up. I think he's hundreds.
He's up to 800 something or 900.
I know the Confessionals is on like 5 and change. Newest 989 episodes. 900. Let me say it again. 989 episodes of Sasquatch Chronicles, guys. That's a lot of listening. Act accordingly. Go do it. What else we got here? Phil Snyder. Mr. Snyder. I personally believe everything Phil Snyder said. Because everything he said is coming to light now. The secret underground, the underground bases, the tunnel systems, the aliens, all that shit's coming out now. And he was talking about it in 94, 95. So where they messed up was they offed him.
Yeah.
That's where they fucked up. They offed him, and when they did it in a way that they thought they wouldn't get caught, but they did, because the investigating officer saw the way the catheter was, and he's like, that shit's not right. There's no way he could have did that. Then not to mention what really puts the nail in the head, what really puts the nail in the coffin. Sorry to say that, but all of his research and for all of his research that he had with him, all that shit was gone, taken. The metal samples, the rock samples, the photos, the documentation, all of it gone. So you guys tell me, was he on to something? Was he telling the truth? Because if he was full of shit, if he wasn't telling the truth, they wouldn't have did that to that man. know what I mean? And then not to mention the book that Anthony F. Sanchez did, the UFO Highway. The lieutenant colonel talks about how Phil Schneider was there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everybody, another book to go read. UFO Highway by Anthony F. Sanchez. Go read it. He does a in-depth interview with a lieutenant colonel who was on a response team that was sent to Dulce, New Mexico after the quote-unquote firefight. And he was I believe he was stationed there for a while after that. And he was a I think was he a psychologist, or did they send psychologists with them? I forgot exactly what part that played in it, but yeah. Go read UFO Highway. If I'm on topic, stepped away. So the Mexican government has not officially addressed aliens. The aliens that were shown by a citizen there with public broadcasting in Mexico, they say those were not aliens. Listen, anybody who saw that, the I guess press conference that came out maybe like last week that Mexico was doing, I'm taking that with a grain of salt. Don't get me wrong, everybody knows that that Mexico and South America have been riddled with UFO sightings and stories of aliens. I mean, shit, look at what's going on in Peru. I believe it's still going on. The Los Pelacaros. Translated into the face peelers. Aliens down there peeling faces off of people. Like, so there's a lot of documentation, a lot of stories that come out of South America. But that shit that they had in that little glass case, I know paper mache when I see it. I know. I took art class too. You're like, shit. Why they make it look like a paper mache E.T. E.T. phone home. They made it look like him. Oh yeah, Bama, you are totally right. I believe I sent you that video where they were supposed to be having like a rose garden party at the White House, and a dude was there at the White House live streaming at the same time this supposed rose party was going on, and he was like, the fuck, there's nobody here, because there was nobody there. Bullshit. Oh, listen, take a walk down New York City. Take a walk in New York City, Manhattan, Times Square. Take a walk down the strip in Vegas. Shit, Rodeo Drive in California. The main strip in Miami. I guarantee you have walked by at least one fucking alien, especially in New York. You ever just sat and people watched and be like, something a little fucking off with this guy? I'm telling you, I believe it. I mean, if they can blend in, why wouldn't you blend in? You read Blues read Behold a Pale Horse back in 1991. Hey, Blues, did you know, and I shit you not about this, did you know there are college classes about that book? I had a copy of it. I had loaned that shit to somebody, and they never gave it back. I have to get it. That is one book I have to re-get a copy of. Behold a Pale Horse. Now, I did enjoy that book. Yeah, Sue, you're right. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of videos floating around of pretty much Washington being shut down. There's nothing there. The White House the Capitol had like big walls put up in front of it, barricades, tons of like troops and shit. It's really weird. Sorry, I apologize for that. It's really weird what's going on there. And not for nothing, when you go on Google Earth, it doesn't say Washington, D.C. anymore. And it doesn't say District of Columbia. So, read into that what you want, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I remember what Northwoods was. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly but that's exactly what's going on, Ralph. Left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing. And that's I think that's what's going on with a lot of the UAP shit. You got these guys over here doing this thing. You got these guys over here doing this thing. You got these guys back here doing this thing. Meanwhile, the ones over here are puppeteering the whole damn thing. They're the only ones that know what's going on. It's all bullshit. Well, that's all. We're all surrounded by bullshit. We all know it. And the people in power know that we realize it's all bullshit. That's why they're putting a rush on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said earlier in this episode, don't be surprised because they're putting a rush on everything. If you start seeing an uptick in strange creature sightings. You heard it here. I'm telling you, watch. What time is it? Oh, it's getting to be like 1 o'clock in the morning, guys. What is it? 1 o'clock? It's 1:30. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm off tomorrow. We gonna do another one tomorrow too. Hopefully Bass stays his ass awake this time.
Yeah. Say 2 words and
Oh, what? You know what, Wedge? Like I said, I'm off this weekend. We'll do Friday. All right, so I'm gonna put this shit out there now. We gonna do it this week. Friday's gonna be YouTube. Saturday night, 9 p.m. We're doing a Rumble episode. I'll put it in the community tab. I'll put it on the in the YouTube Facebook group. Saturday night. What did I just say? 8 or 9? Saturday night, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m.
Yeah.
We are doing a Rumble episode. All right, and we're gonna get into it. Since the last Rumble episode, I've got a ton of fuckery we got to go over. So we're gonna do that. So Friday night, well, we're gonna do one tomorrow night on YouTube. We're gonna do one, and then Friday night will be on YouTube. Well, it'll be an earlier episode because I'm on vacation. I'm not working until 10 o'clock at night. So we'll probably put it out around maybe like 9 o'clock. And then Saturday we're gonna be over there on Rumble. So a matter of fact, give me 2 seconds. I want to I'm gonna drop the Rumble link in the chat real quick. What the fuck, man? Hold up. All right. Alright, so I changed the password on that to this. Why am I doing that? I'm fucking doing it on my phone. I got Rumble logged into my damn desktop here. Why am I doing that?
brain farts again.
Listen,
You've been
don't
eating
judge
a
me,
lot
Will
of
Cut.
beans, ain't you?
Don't judge me. Don't judge me, Will Cut. Working some shit out over here.
Sure ain't no kidney beans.
Hey, we're all right. We're all right. All right. So where am I?
Can't like Duty Bird says, let the little flies sitting on the turd sing. When the log rolls over, we're all dead.
Copy. All right. So, guys, here is the link. Like I said, Saturday night, we are going to be on Rumble. So, here is the link to the Rumble channel. Take and copy it right now. Plug it into your thing. If you're not on Rumble with us, go over there and subscribe, because that's where we do all of our deep state fuckery, and we're going to get into it because there's a lot of shit going on right now. Facebook handle is James Watson. I don't care if everybody knows my name. My name is James Watson. So you type in James Watson. It'll be me in a hoodie looking down at the camera like this. And yeah, I'm wearing like a black Paranormal Roundtable hoodie. And the background looks like this. What I have up on screen now behind us. That's what my thing in the back banner, I think they call that shit, whatever. That's what the banner looks like on my thing. So yeah, hit me up on Facebook. We're also over there on Instagram at An Impromptu Truth. We're over there on TikTok at An Impromptu Truth. Rumble. So yeah, like I said, tomorrow night we're gonna do another YouTube episode. Friday night we'll be on YouTube. Saturday night we're on Rumble. So make sure you're gonna want to see the Rumble episode, honestly. So, matter of fact, I'll show you. Let me bring this shit up real quick. I'll show you what the Rumble channel looks like, so you know what you're looking for when you type it in. All right. What I got on screen, that's what it looks like when you click on the Rumble screen. The Truth is out there and it's unscripted. That's the Impromptu Truth Rumble page. So click the link, come over, subscribe. We'll be on Rumble Saturday night.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna X off of that. Let's see what we got in the chat real quick. Let the furkening begin. All right. Yep. So yeah, shoot me a message on Facebook. Shoot me an email. However you guys want to reach out to me. I'm always available unless I'm sleeping or outside smoking a bowl. Then I won't answer you till I'm done.
Yeah, duty, Scorpion.
Yeah. So yeah, remember, hey. Scorpion's holding out on you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Scorpion's holding out.
Yeah, my Uber driver down in Atlanta is still listening. He needs to get on and contact you.
All right. So everybody, you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for listening till 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure some of you guys have to go to work. I appreciate you staying up with us. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow night also, because we can. So you guys enjoy the rest of your evening and take it easy. Come on, brother, move. My shit's a little laggy here right now. Hold up. Get Facebook off there. All right, come on, man. All right. So you guys see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night there's no football practice, no practice anything. Bass is off, I'm off. You know what? Tomorrow night it'll be an early one. Tomorrow night it'll be like 8:30. It won't be 9:30, 10 o'clock. It'll be 8:30. I'll set it up earlier in the day to start the stream at 8:30. So we'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8:30. You guys take it easy.
Yeah, have a good one. See you next time.